our next topic, and we're going to talk about Tyreek Hill, man. So Tyreek Hill, man, he says he wants out of Miami. Do you guys have a problem with that?
I'll go first. Antonio Brown Jr. Stop,
Wow. Wow.
bruh. I don't know what's wrong with Tyreek Hill, bruh.
Where that came from?
I don't know what that have you seen this man?
Bruh.
Bruh, I
Wow.
didn't believe it. Like I saw it first on social media. Then I went and watched his interview. And then he posts the picture of Antonio Brown as his
Profile pic.
profile pic. Bruh,
Bruh.
this dude is tripping. I don't know who he think he is. I thought, yeah, he does. He thinks he's Antonio Brown, bro. PPE is real, bro.
Y'all crazy, bro.
Tripping, bro. Look, I understood. I didn't even trip when you wanted to leave Kansas City. They didn't want to pay you like you wanted to. They
Yeah.
offered you money in Miami. Go, but bro, what do you think, dog? I don't understand what he thought was going to happen in Miami this year, and he still. I think he regrets leaving Kansas City.
I mean, well, who wouldn't?
Yeah, but that was his dumb ass. He shouldn't have left.
He wanted to get paid. I'm
He
not mad.
pro-
He
he
won a Super
probably he
Bowl.
probably
deserved
he
to get paid.
probably he probably thought that, oh, Kansas City ain't gonna be the same when I leave, and obviously,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's what
But
it
I don't think
was.
I honestly don't think it was that. I think he wanted
Because
to get
we
paid.
no
He
no
wanted to
because
get paid.
no because going into the season we were questioning that too, if Kansas City was going to be the same team
I mean,
without Tyreek.
I believe he wanted to get paid, but I think that they won without him. I think that hurt. I
Yeah,
think that hurt.
that probably hurt him. That
I
probably
think
hurt
that
him.
hurt and it made him think about like, damn, did I make the right decision? And now he didn't even make the playoffs this year. He's like, damn, did I make the right decision? He's not asking no more. He's like, I made the wrong decision. There's nothing more I could do with 40 million that I couldn't have did with 20 million. I should have stayed my hands right there in
I
Kansas
don't take
City.
that 40 million. After I
I
won
would
a
took
Super
40
Bowl,
million
let
too.
me get that 40, my boy.
I would took the 40 million too, but years later I wouldn't be over here tripping, getting pissed off like he is that he ain't making the playoffs like this and making all these crazy statements and causing a scene. Like I said, I think he's taking a page out of Antonio Brown's book. He wants out. Jimmy Butler both want out of Miami. I
Miami
don't know.
falling off, man.
Huh?
Miami falling off,
I ain't
man.
falling off, bro. All you used to hear about is South Beach, bro. But now,
Shout out to South Beach. We love South Beach over here at MBS.
hey, no, man. But I think he's looking at like his career moving forward and saying, "Damn, bro, I left Mahomes for Tua, and
I, I
and what's
think you're
going
looking
on."
at it different. Yeah, I think you're looking at it different. I think he just took the money. He took the money.
He took the money, and now he's looking at what he's stuck with. Now, is that he's having buyer's remorse. He
Yeah.
took the money, and now he's over there stuck with Tua. You don't know if Tua going to be healthy or he going to catch a paralyzation on the field or whatever. And I think that he's like, dang, man, my future is up in the air. I already got a ring, but man, I don't want to just be out here putting my body on the line for nothing, to no ends, that we just gonna play 17 games every year and I'm gonna be done.
I just want to go right there where you said it because that's where I was going to go with it. I have no issue because of that for him asking for a trade because Tua, bro, I know he came back from the concussion protocol, the concussion, but dog, that was scary. And at the end of the day, I think Tyreek looked at that and said to himself, "Man, we're not winning the Super Bowl with this situation, the current situation." And
Mhm.
yes, I came to Miami for the money, but I also came because I want to win. And I believe that we was building something with me, Waddle, and Tua's just not healthy, bro. And I just think that he wants to move on from that. I have no issue with that. I don't. I know some people may say you wildin', but at the end of the day, Devontae Adams left for the money. He went to Vegas, and he wanted out of there too. I don't blame him neither. Go get your money. Go get your money. The thing with Tyreek, he won a Super Bowl. He won a Super Bowl. Go get your money. If they're gonna pay you $20 million more than what Kansas City was offering, I have no issue with that. Because if I tell you, look, I'm gonna give you $40 million to come over here at this new sports program. I mean, sports podcast I'm starting, and MBS is offering you $20 million. You might say, "Well, shit, I'm gonna move over there with X. I'm gonna take that $40 million. Come on, man, it's $40 million, bro." So I'm not mad at that, and I'm not mad at him one out because Miami's soft. When we saw it last year in the playoffs, the cold weather, and I even say Tyreek wasn't doing anything either. They were pushing him around, but I have no issue with him wanting to leave Miami because I think he does care about winning more than he initially thought when he took that money.
Man, I don't have an issue with him wanting to leave. It's the way he's doing it. It's tacky. It's
And
tacky.
apparently he didn't want to go back in the game in the fourth quarter either.
Right.
Yeah, and that's bro. It's like I look at that as I don't know, man. I'm just a different type of animal, bro. If I commit myself to something, I'm in, bro. If I make a decision, I'm with it.
You like
And
Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell playing everybody. I don't care.
yeah, bro. Look, man, that's what I'm saying. I can't respect that, bro. I can't respect that. You made the decision to go over there. Let's elevate them, bro. If you don't feel like they're good enough, man, you got to do what you got to do to make them better, bro. And you don't leave like this. That's what I'm saying. If I'm another organization, do I even want Tyreek Hill?
Yo,
If
certain ones should want him. Hey, Keo, shout out to Jameer Gibbs, man. He should have been the NBS Player of the Week, man. We didn't even vote on that.
where do you think a good destination for Tyreek Hill would be?
I know it's crazy that you said it. Oh, go ahead. You want to answer that first?
Harbaugh in LA.
Oh,
I'm not mad at that. I was actually going to say Pittsburgh. That's crazy. I know it might sound crazy, but to me, I think that Mike Tomlin has enough,
cachet
to say, okay, look, we do things over here a certain way. And I think that Pickens needs, and I know that's not the best thing because of what you said about Tyreek, but I think Pickens needs somebody across from him that can take the pressure off of him because I don't think he's ready to be that number one guy yet. He has the talent, but he needs somebody else, I think, on the other side of him. So I would say Pittsburgh.
Okay. So let me first start off. What is the saying? Winning cures everything. And I think Tyreek Hill realizes how spoiled he was in Kansas City with all the winning. Just think about it for a second. Can y'all believe they really had Andy Reid, Kelsey, Mahomes, and Hill? That's ridiculous to think about now.
Oh, boy.
His numbers have been better in Miami. His career highs are all in Miami. But at the end of the day, if you're not winning, you're not going to be happy. And I've always said on this show, take less money so you can win championships. It's not like Tyreek Hill would have gotten paid $100 an hour if he just stayed in Kansas City. He's still making millions. Sure, it's definitely a difference between, I don't know what he got paid, but let's say $100 million compared to $75 million. I get it. It's $25 million, for example, difference, but you're still getting paid millions. You're still winning. You got the best quarterback in the league throwing to you. So look, at the end of the day, he got his money. So I can't say he made the wrong decision, but now he's realizing how much winning helps and how much it makes life easier. I truly think that Chargers are the best fit for him because you've got a quarterback with a strong arm. You play indoors, so you're not in the cold, even though he didn't have a problem in the cold in Kansas City. I just think that would be electric. They need another receiver. Keo would catch more balls on the jug machine than Johnston. He dropped.
Johnston was okay this year.
This week he was great, but this year, man, I just don't know what I'm getting. He drops a lot of easy balls. McConkey was good, but I don't know if McConkey's a number one long term. So I really think the Chargers would be an awesome fit. I really do.
I would think I would actually see the best fit being the San Francisco 49ers, bro. A team that is a Super Bowl, a proven Super Bowl team already. Adding him to that already stacked roster, they're going back to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? They're going back to the Super Bowl and probably win it with that already stacked roster when hit healthy. So the only weak link that would be there would be Purdy. So you look at you look at having you look at having arguably the best running back in the league, arguably the best tight end in the league, arguably the best wide receiver in the league. I mean, you stacked if you go over there. You go over there. You that would cure winning would cure everything. Now I think that you got Shanahan calling the plays. Think about Shanahan having a brand new toy like Tyreek Hill on his roster. I could only imagine, bro. That actually would be really good for football, bro. To see Tyreek Hill in San Francisco. I don't want San Francisco to have him because they're in the NFC, but I think that would be the best play for all everybody involved.
Also, X, you said Pittsburgh. Look, Tomlin's already losing his mind with Pickens. So I can't imagine putting Tyreek Hill in there too because he's all acting like Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's the right receiver to show Pickens around.
That's what I said. I said I know it kind of sounds crazy, but I just think Tomlin has such a hold on that franchise that they may even move on from Pickens if you don't get his stuff together.
And they might because
Yeah.
Tomlin straight up said in a post game conference, he literally straight up said Pickens needs to grow up.
Hey, that's why I like Mike Tomlin, bro. He don't
I
play.
like Mike Tomlin's like old head behavior and his thinking, but so I don't think Tyreek Hill's for that.
Nah, the best thing I've ever seen Tomlin do when them boys asked him about Antonio Brown saying he'll play for free, he just walked the hell out.
I saw that too.
That was hilarious. That was the most Mike Tomlin thing I'd ever seen, bro. I was like, that's exactly what I thought he would do. That's exactly. I was not surprised at all. I was like, "Damn, bro, that dude, he is who I thought he was."
But like Tyreek Hill just quit in the fourth quarter, didn't want to go back in. I couldn't imagine that with Tomlin, bro.
Hell nah. They probably would have gotten a fight. They probably would have gotten a fight.
Well, I got actually have a huge problem with that with Tyreek Hill. He quitted on this team, man. You look at the people that have quitted on this team. I wouldn't want anybody
Don't
like
say
that. And he left his team hanging, and he abandoned his team. You complained about you complained about you weren't getting paid, and then you got a ring, and the team that want to pay you, and then the team that paid you, you know damn well this team hasn't made they made the playoffs 5 times in 25 years. You must have known that when it comes to the Miami Dolphins. You know what you were dealing with. So you damn right he came for the money. And Tua wasn't the guy that wasn't considered as a top quarterback, a rising quarterback coming in, and we all knew that. We were aware of Jalen Waddle and all that. Tyreek Hill in the interview or the post conference, he says, "I want to do what's best for my family." You know what you should do? What's best for your family? Time for you to wrap it up and stop having kids behind your wife's back. How about you do that, Tyreek Hill, for crying out loud?
Now, what the hell do that have to
Do
do with this, man?
do
This
what's
guy
best.
is-
Do what's best for my family. Obviously, you on you in your personal life, you aren't doing what's best in your family because your poor wife is getting stabbed in the back numerous times, and you're having kids with these damn thoughts
This,
outside over here in
bro,
Miami.
what is wrong with you, bro?
And then you
This dude
start
is.
and
Oh
then you
my!
start and then you start complaining when you don't win. I think you should stay in Miami, stick it out like a true champ should, and just leave all this mess and drama alone, man. So I think Tyreek Hill has nobody but to blame but himself for all of this. I don't feel sorry for it. I mean, I feel bad for the Miami Dolphins, especially what they go through, because they've been going through a lot in the past 25 years. So I feel bad for the Miami Dolphins if I feel bad for anybody.
Let's do this.
Go ahead.
Let's do this off the bro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right,
You
man.
never seem to amaze me.
All right.